understand what is back end, what is front end. Anyone? Front end, you people all know whichever the things visible to user, that is simply using the front end technologies like user interface. We will call that as user interface, UI, right? So backend, what is backend? If you're a Python full stack developer, so you should know this front end, back end, other things. What is back end?
Object oriented program. Server side.
Server side technologies. Okay. Next, any other answers? Back end programming. Any other answers? Tell me, guys. Okay, so back end programming is simply like which is used to perform the functionalities in case of your application development, right? So without backend programming, we can't able to perform anything automatically. Okay, automatically in the sense like with the help of manual inputs, the help of manual inputs, right? For example, if you want to post a story in Instagram, what you will do? What you will do? If you want to post a story in Instagram, what you will do? Tell me, guys. Simple example. You will be logging into your profile. What you will do, and then you will be seeing your profile timeline, right? So in that there is option called story, right? So you will be uploading your story. It can be either images or some uh, post sharing or else reel sharing and anything. Okay, so we'll be integrating those things with your story content, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
Such
sir.
things
Yes.
are visible to you, like how the story is posted, that you don't know, right? So you're just clicking on single button, the story is posted successfully. So how it is happening in the sense using the backend functionality, using the backend functionality. So whenever you're fetching the images or some other videos or short videos or shorts or anything from your local mobile system, okay, so automatically it will fetch through the backend functionality and then it will append in your integrated in your story page, story visibility area, okay. So automatically you can resize, you can add some other stickers, you can add music, you can able to add gifs, okay. You can able to add multiple images to that, you can able to make multiple styles with respect to images, everything will be automatically integrated in your story visibility area, okay.
No.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Guys, are you able to hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I lost my internet connectivity.
Yes, sir.
Wi-Fi not working. Okay, fine. Now it's clear. Right.
Yes, sir.
So every integration possibilities are done with the backend functionality only. Okay. So whichever the things visible, like the story structure, the story styles and colors and everything is a like visibility, UI visibility, like user visibility. So everything is a front end design patterns, right? So backend functionalities, how we are going to write, how we are going to activate it. That is simply a programming structure, simply programming languages. Okay. So starting from C++, even though C programming also, starting from C, C++, Java, PHP, Python, so Ruby on Rails, Perl, okay, or programming. So there are lots of new programming languages are there. Okay, so starting initially it's a C programming. So after that C++, then Java, PHP, Python, Ruby on Rails, Perl. Okay, so a lot of programming languages are came. Okay, so in this current world, current trending world, only Python is a booming language. Python is a booming language. Even though like our in our company also like old products are in the PHP and Java. Okay, so Java Spring Framework we used. So we are just converting the new versions into Python programming. So which we can able to do some automations using AI and machine learning things. So that's why we are converting all kind of applications into new versions with Python programming language. Okay, so that's why Python is in demand. So there are lots of products are available. Simply it's like building software to accounting software, payroll software, HRMS software. So a lot of softwares are available. So everything is need to be automated. So without any manual interrupt. Okay. So for example, if you are scanning anything in your supermarket or anything, so automatically a billing software will take the bill amount and then it will calculate the total amount immediately. So likewise we are having some lots of applications, sales based applications, sales tool analytics using AI. So everything is automated current nowadays, so without any manual interference, right? For using that, for activating that, we need manual things, but for performing the action, performing the functionalities and calculations, everything, it will be automatic, right? So fine. So coming to the Python things. So why Python? So compared to other programming language, why we need to go for Python? What is the advantage? What is the disadvantage? What are the applications? What are the use cases? What are the main things that we need to understand, right? So why Python? Like before going to that, what is Python? What is Python? Before going to why Python, start with what is Python.
Python means object-oriented
Python is
programming language.
Python is
Java also
popular
object
language.
oriented. Java also object oriented programming language. So what is the difference? C++ also object oriented, PHP also object oriented. What is the difference?
Then code is very less and less code required for the edit program for to write a program.
Less code. Okay.
Easy syntax in Python.
Easy syntax. Okay.
Time saving.
Time saving. These are the advantage. I'm asking what is Python. Everyone needs to understand what is Python, right? Okay. So let me explain. So Python is a programming language. So we will call that as interpreted programming language. So this is a unique thing only in Python. Okay. So why we are calling Python as a interpreted programming language? So everyone, so who is from non-IT, who is from IT background, so please listen everyone carefully. Okay. Some people know Python means that's fine. Okay. Not an issue. If you don't know means please listen carefully. Right. So why we are calling that as interpreted programming language in the sense. Okay. In other programming languages, without Python, in other programming languages, we are having two things. One is like compiler and run. Okay, so we are having compile and then run. Two options we are having. Okay, so what that compile things will do in the sense, it will compile the program, it will compile the code. Okay, so an entire number of code like inside the file you have written any functionalities, how many functionalities, that's not a problem. So it will automatically compile all the code and then it will return you the successful or error things. Okay, and then after compilation only you will start running the program. Okay, but in Python there is no thing called compiler. Okay, instead of that we are having the thing called interpreter. So instead of that we are having the thing called interpreter. So what is the use of interpreter? In the sense, same case, we are having some, for example, in Python file we are having some like 10 lines of code. Okay, so I'm having error in 5th line or 6th line, anything. Okay, so what will happen means your Python code will execute line by line because of the interpreter. Will execute line by line, all the codes, all the program language, line by line execution will happen. But Python especially, why the line by line execution happening? In the sense, your interpreter will check for the errors line by line. For example, 5th line I'm having error, in the sense your program execution will stop within the 5th line. So 5th line automatically it will throw you an error. So in this line you are having error, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 will not be executed. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, these lines will not be executed. Okay, but in other programming language, wherever you are having error, that line only will not be executed. Other lines will be executed. Okay, so for example, 10 lines you are having, in the sense, 5th line you are having some syntax error, some print statement error, some debugging error, variable declaration error, or name error, anything. Okay, any error in the sense. So automatically it will stop. It will throw you an error message there, and then it will execute next lines, like next successful lines. It will execute. But Python, it won't happen like that. Okay, in Python it won't happen like that. So if you're having like error in the 5th line, in the sense, automatically program execution will stop in the 5th line itself. Clear? That's why the interpreter is doing the specific case, right? So that's why we are calling the Python as a interpreted programming language. Is that clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Fine. This is the main case. Next, as he told, object-oriented programming language. So what is object-oriented programming language? Any idea? What is object-oriented programming language?
Identify the classes of
Objects.
Okay. Next.
linked to methods, functions.
Object is
oriented
created in
program that
virtual
takes
machine.
line by line.
Right, simply for your understanding purpose, for like everyone, like who is from non-IT also, like they also can able to understand. So object-oriented programming, in the sense, using the object will be handling the entire cases. Simply, we'll be handling the entire cases. For example, we will be having the inputs with objects. We'll be executing the functions and classes with object, both cases. So without object, we can't do anything in object-oriented programming language. Clear?
Yes.
Right? So object is nothing but simply a variable. Don't confuse what is object and different things. Okay, like that. Okay, object is nothing but simply a variable. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will tell you what is variable. Okay, don't worry. Any doubt till now? So these two cases is important. Okay, so
Battery is
interpreted and then
charging.
object-oriented programming language. Okay, so and one more thing. So Python is available for free, so anyone can use it. For example, like even though like 5th standard kid also can able to learn Python programming. So it's open source programming language, platform independent. So without the help of any other things, Python can able to run by itself. Okay, so and then the advantages of Python: less syntax, less code, time saving, easy to understand, easy to code, easy to create logic. That is simply advantages of Python. Okay, understood what I'm explained?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood or what?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Someone asked something, I think. Okay, fine. Now, disadvantage. What is disadvantage compared to other programming language in Python? Can anyone tell me?
Free and open source license. It is free. It is available free.
That is not disadvantage. That is advantage. So open for free means like it won't do any harmful things, right? Python won't do any harmful things. So that won't come under disadvantage.
Consumes
So
more.
disadvantage. What?
Security issues.
Consumes
Security
more.
issues.
Lack of
No security issues.
lack of speed.
No security issues because in cyber security we are using the main language as Python. So there won't be security issues.
Python is slow speed, so low speed. That is lack of speed.
That one point, but that is not 100%. Okay, that is not 100% thing, but that is one point. Like some 20%, I can accept that low speed, but it will work more than other programming language efficiently. Okay, low speed also, but it work more than
Because it
other
have
programming language.
because use heavy memory uses. That's why it is a low speed.
Heavy memory uses in the sense we can able to split the scripting using Python itself. That's not a problem. There is a solution for that. Okay. So every memory user also like based on cloud services, based on cloud storage, we can able to manage it. That also solution is there for that. Right. So disadvantage mainly the coding structure. Coding structure. So the coding structure should be proper. It won't be like that C programming or Java. You can write the first line in the starting and second line in the ending. Like that, you can't able to write in Python. Okay, the coding structure should be proper. And then Python is very case sensitive. Python is very case sensitive. Okay, and then second case, you can't able to understand the errors easily. Okay, maximum cases, basic errors we can able to understand easily, but different kinds of errors and then different kinds of programming lines errors. Okay, you can't able to understand in which line the error occurs and which logic the error occurs. That's the one main thing. For that you need to practice it more. Clear what I'm telling?
Clear.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah, fine, sir.
Right, so these are the disadvantages simply. Okay, and then what are the applications of Python? Application means like where we can use this Python programming.
Cyber security, machine learning.
Okay, so tell me, that's it.
Artificial intelligence.
Okay, so let me tell you the step-by-step use cases. Step-by-step means like basic use case, right? So first initial use case will be in the application development. Initial use case will be in the application development. For example, your Instagram also developed using Django framework. You can just Google it. You can able to get it. Okay, some few cases, not all the cases, few cases developed using Django framework. Okay, second case to use it in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data science automations. Okay, for automation scripting, we'll be using that. Okay, third thing will be used with the electronics hardware specifications. For example, to make automations in vehicle and machineries and other things. Okay, along with C programming, Python scripting also used for automations. Clear? So automation vehicles, and then other automatic machineries like fridge, washing machine, this kind of cases is there, right? So electronic items, right? So there the Python scripting also used. Clear? And then coming to the last case. Last case means the minimum automation development in other applications or in other API configurations. Okay, for example, this you can able to understand while working in the project level. Okay, so initially you can't able to understand how it will work. Okay, because API configurations will done for the data specifications, data maintenance and data handling. So there Python will be used for managing the data, and then syncing the data through across the environments, different environments like production, testing, and then development environment. Okay, so everything happens so using the Python scripting itself. It is a final use case, simple use case. Clear? So these are the things where we can use this Python programming for our end-to-end process. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So that's it about Python and its specifications, right? So now few people have already installed Python, I think so, right?
Yes, sir.
So some people has not already installed. So I will share the installation steps and then video for you people for the second batch. Okay. So tomorrow is there or not, I will ping you. So today it's that introduction only. So tomorrow is there or not, I will ping you at the time. But day after tomorrow, compulsory the session is there. Friday. Okay. So Friday I will start with programming, like start with the first thing like variables, keywords, identifiers, data types. Okay, we'll go step by step. Maximum it will take to complete core Python. It will take 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. Simultaneously, I will take Django also for separately, not with the team. Okay, separately for I will take, and then database also to work in the projects. Clear? For other team, I will take. I will complete Bootstrap and JavaScript simultaneously with this Python. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So batch 10. I hope you completed with the design, but I didn't check. So did you completed the design?
Yes, sir.
There won't be no errors, no design
Yes, sir.
changes, right? Okay, let me check. Today I try to connect with you. Okay, to for creating Django projects. Okay, we'll start today or tomorrow maximum. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay, check 2 to 3 times. All modules are correct or not. Okay, if any changes, please complete it. Right? Remove the unwanted things. Use proper colors, proper design structure, proper specifications. Okay, check 2 to 3 times individually. Clear? So from now onwards, you are going to work individually only, not as a team, project teams. Okay, because each and every person need to have the entire design. So you people going to do back and for all the modules individually, not as a team. Clear? Only design you are doing as a team, but development you are going to do individually. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so inside the team, everyone should have the proper complete design with all the modules, right? Fine, thank you. We'll see tomorrow or day after tomorrow once again for this Python.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I will connect with. Okay.
Okay, yes. Sir. Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Nakuna PMG, Nakamoto CMG.
Everything is going well. So two of my